Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing another layout for 30 Days of Sketches. Today's sketch is by Darla Weber. I will have her information down below. This is day 7. And on her sketch, she shows one photo and then blocks, which I'm not sure if they're supposed to be other photos or pattern paper or however, you want to interpret them. It doesn't really say what they are. It just shows the squares on the layout. So I have a layout that has, let me see, I forgot how many photos are actually on it in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos, and then a couple of embellishment clusters is what I'm going to use on my double 8.5 by 11 layout. So here I'm showing you the collection that I plan on using. This is Homestead Harvest by American Crafts. I believe this came out like 2 years ago, and I really love the colors of it. It's a beautiful fall collection. I have not used a whole lot of it. I've used it one other time. Yeah, I believe I've only used it. No, I've used it on 2 other layouts before. But mainly I used the ephemera pieces. I haven't used anything off the sticker sheet. And I do have the foam stickers also, but I don't plan on using those, so I don't bring those out. I picked out a few of the ephemera pieces that I want to use, and then mainly I'm going to focus on the sticker sheet. This pattern paper here I love. It has little tone-on-tone leaves on the background, and they're really small. This one here is actually a 49 market paper that I plan on bringing in because of the darker blue jean that's in the photos, and it really helps the photos pop off the background in the end. And then this one here is another Homestead Harvest paper. And then these 2 background papers are from, I believe I hold it up here in a minute and you can see what it is, Memory Place. It was a wood grain pack of papers, and I absolutely love this wood grain, the darker side. And it matches the hay in the photos. So here's the sketch again. And my layout's going to kind of sort of follow that, but kind of not. You'll see what I mean here in a minute when I get started on it. Right now I'm matting out the photos, and I'm going to place the main photo of the family on 3 layers of paper. And then the other 2 photos, the smaller photos, I decided to back with that 49 market, the darker blue color, and not add any other colors. I'm going to add all the embellishments, and that's going to be the rest of the colors that are on the layout. So here I'm adding this cute little banner that says, "You are the apple of my pie," I believe. Yeah. And then at the top, the little banner at the top says "Pumpkin Anything." And I'm going to play around here for a minute with the photos. I kept getting interrupted during this layout, so the video is kind of choppy, and I'm sorry about that. I had to keep starting and stopping, and it was really hard to piece it back together the way that it should be because I did forget to start my camera. Minor details, I guess, of what happens while you're trying to film a layout and create at the same time. So here, before I start attaching photos down, I'm going to add white acrylic paint splatters on the background. I love white acrylic paint splatters on wood grain, so that's what I'm doing here. And I just did them very lightly. They're not heavy at all. I already let them dry, wiped it up, and now I'm going to start attaching my photos after I figure out their placement again. And I actually had filmed like 2 or 3 different times of how I found the placement for the photos, but it was so choppy and so messed up that I went ahead and just deleted that part out. So here I'm gonna, the little 2x3 photo that's vertical is what's throwing it off for me. But in the end, I think it looks okay, and it really does turn out to be a really cute layout. In here, I'm going to tuck this leaf in over here by the main photo, I want a larger cluster over here by the main photo and where the title is going to go. And the title is just going to be simple. It's one of the vellum pieces from the ephemera pack that says together. And then there's a little banner that's in orange that says made with love. And I thought that was kind of cute for a little family photo session. I took the photos. I always take photos of my niece and her family, and especially when her daughter was first born. And her daughter is 8 months old. In the photos, one of the little pumpkins, the bottom little photo has the pumpkin has a little banner on it that says 8 months. So these were her like 8 month photos that we went and took at a pumpkin patch. And it was a really cute pumpkin patch. It was a church, and it was just a small pumpkin patch, but they had it decorated really cute. So it made a really great little photo shoot section. And here you'll see I'm adding these little banners down at the bottom, but here in a minute you'll see I pull them up, and I forgot to add the flowers down at the bottom. Again, because I keep getting interrupted. I have them over to the side. You can kind of see them on the right-hand side. They were stuck to my little sequence tray, and I just forgot to bring them in. So I'm going to start attaching this photo down, and then I'll get interrupted again. You can see the camera started to bounce because I had to get up, and I sat back down and I bumped the camera. And then now the banners are unattached again, and I'm going to attach them to this little flower cluster that's from the ephemera pack, and then I'm going to tuck that underneath the photo. And I just wanted a little bit more white over on that side, and adding that cluster from the ephemera pack added just a little bit more white over there, along with those mushrooms that kind of represent the family. There's 3 little mushrooms. So, and like I said, the made with love I added on top, and the little banners I re-added down at the bottom. And then up here, I'm going to add a couple of leaves. I couldn't decide how I wanted this bigger leaf, but in the end, it does end up there, just not where it's at right now. You'll see it move here in a few minutes. But I just placed it up there because I wasn't really sure how I wanted it. So then I moved on to the other photos and the other, the banner, since I knew that was going to go over there, and then the little journaling spot. So I split that other photo just slightly so it could be on both pages because I needed the room. And then this little banner up here, I'm going to put a flower up there. And then this little journaling block, which is scalloped, and it's the yellow checkered plaid paper. I'm going to put it over here. And then this little pumpkin batch I found in the ephemera pack. And again, it's 3 pumpkins in 3 different sizes, so I thought it was kind of cute. I'm going to pop it up on some play foam, and then I'm going to place it at the bottom of those leaves. And I was okay with covering up most of the journaling box. Like I said, there's not much we can say about it. My niece might want to add something on there, but like I said, it was mainly just to take her little 8-month photos and just go to the pumpkin patch. And she was really too little to do anything at an actual pumpkin patch, so that's why we chose this smaller place to go. These here are actually sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps, and they're called Corn Maze, I believe. They were an older sequin mix from, I think 2 years ago, actually. But they were made for Halloween layouts, or pumpkin patch layouts, because they're a blue and orange and a cream color mix. So I'm just going to add those around in a few different places, and then I will be done with the layout. And it did come together fairly quickly. Like I said, I just kept getting interrupted. On the weekends, have to cook dinner, have to do things for the family, and I just was getting interrupted a few times, so it took a while to get it completed. But in the end, it's done, and I really like it. It turned out super cute. And I think the colors match the photos perfectly. So again, this layout is by Darla Weber, and I will have her information down below, along with the playlist to 30 Days of Sketches. Be sure to check out all the rest of the layouts that everyone else created and see how they used this sketch. Thanks, Darla. Bye. See you guys in the next video.